She started recording this video to show her mom something strange. She said she'd been hearing weird sounds around the house for days. At first, everything seemed normal, until the kitchen lights began to flicker, as if something didn't want her there. Some say it's just faulty wiring. Others believe she wasn't alone while recording this. Watch closely. You might spot what you didn't.
Hey Mom, as you probably saw in the last video, some really weird stuff has been happening around here. Like, I keep hearing like random noises. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, I'm not that worried about it. I mean, it's kind of freaky.
The first one flickers out.
But anyways, on a lighter note, I wanted to show you the kitchen. There's the oven. It's kind of whack, but I put the nice towel that you sent me. Thank you. Mom, I don't want to freak you out anymore. I think it's that. There's someone in the back porch.
My daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but so this is the same toy that used to go off in the past, and it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
Inside when he sees this hiding in the trees. A horrifying video was captured by a man named Andres during the later hours of the night. While he's hanging out near his house that's surrounded by a wooded area, he hears something quickly move around the trees. But as the man looks around, he soon finds out something had been stalking him all along. Just above the trees, this pale humanoid creature can be seen, hiding in a tree above the man, completely still, staring at him, as if it had been hunting him this whole time. Shaken in fear after zooming in and noticing its human-like face, the man rushes back inside. Although little information is available, the event was most likely in Brazil, where sloths are common to inhabit trees. But this is just an educated guess, so if that's not the case, I have no idea what the hell this is.
Rosanna was tricked into purchasing a new house in France that turned out to be haunted. Ever since then, she hasn't been able to move out. Late at night on May the 7th of 2025, Rosanna hears noises coming from the kids' playroom across the corridor, so she pulls her phone out and begins to record something straight out of a nightmare. Many toys can be seen moving in and out of the room all on their own, and when she enters, there's nobody there, until suddenly what looks like a shadow figure standing behind her can be seen in the reflection of the window. Many toys can be seen moving in and out of the room all on their own, and when she enters, there's nobody there, until suddenly what looks like a shadow figure standing behind her can be seen in the reflection of the window. But as she pans the camera all the way around, there's no one there. Rosanna says she is being tormented very often and is still currently undergoing legal procedures. But for now, she has no choice but to remain in this house.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm looking at this. Look. It's in my kitchen. It is 12:45 at night. I'm sitting here on my couch. And this thing, look at it. It's moving around. I am tripping. What the flip? It's turning off all my stuff in the house. Hold up. Look at that. It's floating around. All my lights are turning off in the house. Yo, this is crazy. All right, so my lights are back on, and here comes this thing again. Look. It's like ball lightning or a ghost or something. I am tripping.
Before we go any further, a massive shout out to Robert Martin. You're not just a subscriber, you're one of us now. And to everyone else joining the channel, you matter. Every like, every comment, every new soul keeps this archive alive. We see you. And we thank you. Stay haunted.
Freaked out. Josie? Josie? Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it, but I don't really know, like, that's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for someone to walk out of that closet? Like,
Now the dog's behavior makes sense when you take note that they have a small graveyard right in front of their house. And it doesn't only attract Jonesy, but it also attracts cows. Except they don't own any cows. And whether it's day or night, these cows seem to gravitate towards this graveyard. But on the following night, something happens when she picks up her DoorDash that to this day she cannot explain. Here's that clip. Take a look. She explains how it felt like someone was right next to her and pulled her with their full force, and she was even nervous to post this video due to how it would look. Regardless, let me know what you think.
You gotta get out. You're gonna lock yourself in the laundry room?
The following video is a compilation of a few clips from the TikTok channel WinMC Pics.
If you're walking by my office, I want you to knock it off. Holy. Is that you making all that noise back there? This thing's always closing doors. You need to get out. Dude. Will you knock it off, please? You gotta get out. You're gonna lock yourself in the laundry room again? You're not leaving? You're not gonna... What is that? Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Leave my lights alone. Leave. Stop. You gotta go. Shh, 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 shh. Calm down. What are you? Stop. Jeez, this kid. Dude, I've asked you to stop pounding up there. Hey. Dude. I've asked you, buddy. Is that you pounding up there? Well, if you're here, then who's...
Hey, Team Mostly Ghostly. We have some exciting news. We've launched our second channel, Ghostly Scares, and we would love your support as we continue to grow. Right now, it's still small, but with your help, we can turn it into something truly special. How to find it? Simply head over to our channel page, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the link to Ghostly Scares right there, as well as another channel we are starting. It's just one click away. We can't thank you all enough for the amazing support, comments, and engagement you've shown us here. This community means the world to us, and we're beyond grateful for each and every one of you. Let's keep the scares coming and grow Ghostly Scares together. If you love what we do here, you'll love what's coming on Ghostly Scares, so check it out and let us know what you'd love to see. Thank you all for making our dreams a reality.
Did you know the Appalachian Mountains, or Appalachia, as known to locals, is more than 480 million years old, and it's the oldest mountain range in North America? Did you also know that locals live by a certain set of rules when hiking or living near the Appalachian Mountains? The next two videos are from a woman named Ellie Cheyenne. She explains those rules, but also while she's out hiking with herself and her friends, something paranormal happens. Exactly what she warned about happened to her and her friend. Take a look at these next two videos, comment below, and tell me what you think.
I want to share with y'all the warnings that I was told growing up to help keep you safe in the mountains. They get a little weird, but just bear with me. These rules have been passed down for generations and generations. Close all your windows and curtains at sunset. Do not whistle. Don't look up in the trees and don't look into the tree line. Try not to go outside at night alone if you can help it. And I was always told to never go into the woods alone at night. If you hear something weird, no you didn't. If you see something weird, no, you didn't. If you hear somebody calling your name, if you know that person's not with you or out in the woods with you during that time, no, you didn't. You heard nothing. Anytime I've shared these warnings before, this one really bothers people the most. But if something starts to chase you out in the woods, do not run. And the reason behind that one is because running initiates the predator versus prey instinct. So it kind of just becomes a game for them at that point. And if you're ever out in the woods and all the wildlife falls silent, like all the bugs and the birds and everything just goes quiet, you should turn around and make your way back to your car. But don't run. There's always people in my comments saying, don't believe her, this is bullcrap. There's always just as many comments saying that they heard the same things growing up, or that they've experienced things for themselves that make them realize why the warnings are there. Such a beautiful day.
Yes. That view was amazing.
I know, so worth all the trouble.
Yeah.
Paranormal activity that began to circulate days later. Before I go ahead with this video, I also want to mention that Valeria was apparently pregnant. I say apparently because I can't be certain of this information. Listen to this. Many assure that this sacopany belongs to the voice of Valeria making a plea, an accusation. Could Valeria's soul be trying to reach out? Is she trying to expose what happened that horrific day? Maybe her story is just beginning.
While streaming with her husband, the power goes out when this happens.
Segini. Man. Sayang? Baby? Ah, ya Allah. Kurang bukan nak panggil aku tau.
Kau tengok betul situ.
Everything's going crazy.
Maddie, I need you to just work on the stove.
You might want to move that laptop though, it could be affecting that other piece.
Yeah, we'll get Becky to move the laptop.
Because we don't want somebody saying, oh, it's
no.
The only reason it's going off.
That's going off.
So Adam, can you tell me what that Dalek is in the middle of the table?
That Dalek is an EMF detector.
Okay.
So
I've got it.
You got this one here?
Yeah, I've got everything going.
That's something come through the room. The ball's going off like mad.
I can see it.
Going off.
So we're in Graysley Hall tonight and it's going absolutely crackers. We've got lights going off everywhere, anomalies everywhere. We've got the cat ball in the far room going off. We've checked it, it's not being interfered with any of the team. We've got EMF meters going off left, right and centres. It's absolutely going bonkers in here tonight. Masses of activity.
that picks up temperature sense, I swear that one is.
The temperature sensor in our teddy bear has been going crazy. We've got loads of equipment. That was not a ghost, that was Beck sneezing up in the far corner. And that was my elbow, sorry about that on the table. But it's absolutely going crazy. We're going to try a few of Anne's jokes, which have gone down well, especially her ball jokes, but we're not getting into that.
I just got hurt today.
So what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to try the spirit box, see if anything's coming through.
That's going mad.
Have you got the spirit box, Bex?
Yeah, I'm going to do it now. That's going mad.
Have you got a sound recorder in there, Bex, in that other room or not?
No, because it's when I took it to one of the events and it stopped working. That is going mad. It's going mental.
Can you grab that laptop off the table?
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. The laptop could interfere with that
Yeah, Mad's wherever you want.
Put it on the city over there, behind. Because we haven't got anything in that.
Yeah, put it on the side. So what we're doing, what we normally do, we try to work out if anything's interfering with the electrical items. So we just move the laptop and we put it onto the sofa, so it's quite a distance away. We're still getting loads of light anomalies on the EMF meters. on the Dalek, as you just saw there, picked it up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try spirit box activity. By the door, the light meter's going off as well. I'll try and capture that in a sec.
Something keeps tickling my arm and my face.
Adam is finding something tickling, and it's not Anne.
No, it's the wrong side.
Sorry, can you put that to that corner? What, this one? Sorry, you've got one there. You've got one there. You've got one here.
So the light ball in the dining room next door has gone quiet now. The lights here are going absolutely.
They're going again, aren't they? They're all going, look. All this end.
All going crazy.
Interested in what we're doing?
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there. Hey, no, that did something,
No. I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment. So it does make sense as to why it does this, but fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo. Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives, cooking a life.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like a rapper. Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Calling myself angry. I gotta pee. Angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving. Where are we going?
Wait. This is the stop. No.
That's the same one as before.
A woman named Luge often paints various different pictures and sells them. Among all her paintings, one piece in particular stood out the most for an unusual reason. The painting itself depicts the sea at night and was painted during the pandemic. Unfortunately, this piece didn't sell, so she hung it up in the house. Ever since hanging this picture up, the family swears they would see the painting moving from time to time, and on one occasion they captured this.
Mira, te digo que algo se mueve en el cuadro. Fíjate bien, quédatele viendo. ¿Ya viste?
Ay, no mames, güey. Sí.
What looks like a small piece of the painting begins to move on its own. Even stranger is that the leaf of the plant beside it also moves very slightly around the same time. Luge makes another video explaining that there is no light source in the room that could have caused a reflection, and the painting is also matte paint, which is designed to minimize reflection, but something disturbing is captured.
Enseño un nuevo video enseñándoles el cuadro de frente. Es pintura mate, no se refleja. Ay, güey, no mames.
The whole frame of the painting suddenly moves by itself, confirming her suspicions that something paranormal is indeed going on with the painting.
He was driving by a cemetery when he sees this. A man under the user Simac was driving by the emergency room when he notices just in front of the hospital where many patients have been dropped off in life-threatening conditions. He sees multiple people surrounding his vehicle, but as he lowers the window and looks out, no one's there. The technology in use is from Tesla, which is able to drive on its own, detecting traffic lights, stop signs, and proximity of objects for extended periods of time in a very successful manner. Yet multiple people keep detecting humans in places like cemeteries and other places where people come to rest. Given the nature of the unknown being served by mostly kids, pets, and specific devices, could it be that by scanning hospital and cemetery surroundings, people might be able to see what's beyond our reality? Let me know what you think.
This woman caught something on camera, and no one believes her. It started like any other day, until something fell off her desk, with no one around. She tried to ignore it, but then, the door slammed shut. Alone in her house, she whispered, "Who's there?" There was no reply. So she did something most of us wouldn't. She walked straight into the room, checked every corner. Fridge, bathroom, under the bed. Nothing, except this one thing. A mannequin, just standing there. But was it always there? Or did it move? Watch this full clip and tell me. What would you do? Because something here just isn't right.
Wait. There's legit no one in here, dude. No one is in here.
So I work security at this construction site, right? We got all the trucks. We got these real things right here. There you go. One of these. These things are heavy. Just a little backstory. It was a construction worker that he needed help pushing one of these. He says a guy came up to him, another worker, and he says, "I got you. Just guide me and I'll push it for you." So I said, "Okay, cool." So he was guiding him. He kept telling him, "Back it up, back it up, back it up," and he was pushing it. When they were done, he went around the reel to tell him thank you, and he says that he was gone.
I need your help because this is the creepiest alien-looking flower I've ever seen in my life. The video is actually coming out of South America, and a couple on a hike come across this invasive plant or flower, but it's like pulsating. It looks like something from out of this world. So anybody who knows plants, flowers, please let the rest of us know. Is this real? Is this a real species or is this some sort of hoax? Take a look at this, comment below and tell me what you think.
Poster of this video, Native Penguin, was checking out the abandoned grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma. The property, which includes several old structures, was built atop the original site of the Cherokee Female Seminary, a girls' boarding school that tragically burned down in 1887. As he wandered through the quiet area, Native Penguin suddenly heard something he couldn't explain. Watch this.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
O Senhor, ligada uno, ko iga ahani, idadaki sani, idita lagi. After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for ancient Cherokee congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more spooky content. Thank you.